A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's been a great day of football to begin the season, and now it's time for our main event. We're off on Sunday night. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Benson once more. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
He completes it in traffic. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down. It's Benson on the give. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 33 on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Let's go. Go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's complete to Jackson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Here we go.
He's keeping it. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Benson on 1st and 10. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Benson. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to throw, needing a first. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go, set.
Motioning the tight end now. 3rd down from the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Hauled down by Christian Izien.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's across midfield into Rams territory. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 5. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. That's the end of the 1st quarter and our first Sunday night game of the season. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Ready?
2nd and 10 now. That's brought in by Mooney. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Huh.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Atlanta. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Q all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing on 3rd down. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. We give up the gut to Benson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Let's go.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking for a throw here. On target to Jackson. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA first down. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Rams pushing for points. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Now an inside give to Benson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Benson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. To throw here on 1st down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Puts his body on the line, and he got it! And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for 1 play, and it's going to be a field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Crowder with a return here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Starting from the 5. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
70 range, 70 range. Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Set. Set, go.
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Benson now from the gun. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Now a run with Benson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go! Go!
Back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
4th and 3, drive on the line. Back to throw it. This is reeled in by Jackson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Top 7. Half the street. Here we go.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the red zone now. Able to get it to Benson. And he's brought down for a loss.
There was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. A give left side to Benson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8.
Well, you're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Slot man in motion right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Escapes the pocket. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Rams will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to the air here. That's complete to Jackson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Benson. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. Benson's got it. Racing down the left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question...
Pressure off left, and it's blocked. A Falcon free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 40. Hits the 20. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. He's still going. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
From the 32. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Running down the left side. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a fourth-quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Rams needing a couple. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Back to throw. This reeled in by Benson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. On target to Jackson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Ready, go.
He'll look to throw it. It's his running back. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run here with Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way. Every eye in this place now staring right at Joshua Carty. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This will be a 44-yard look. The kick is good. He got it. And their season will begin with a win. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.